might just look like I'm spamming a bunch of assets down here, but there's a method to the madness. Here's how I build these spaces. First, I clean up the rough edges of the terrain to get a clean canvas to work with. Then, I'll go around with stairs and slabs to carve out walkable paths that feel natural. After that, I place major assets like rocks, ponds, larger structures, and wisp-light trees. Around each of those larger structures, I start layering in smaller logical details. For instance, this market stall might be selling food, so I'll add a hearth right next to it. Then, that hearth gets its own supporting pieces. Each layer builds off of the last until the space feels full and lived in. Next up, I'll add in some more of the natural assets. Smaller rocks, fallen trees, fairy rings, stuff that feels foresty without needing context. These fill empty spots and help break up the visual rhythm. Even with all that, it still doesn't look like a dense forest. Way too much sky showing here. So now it's time for mass use assets like mushrooms, bushes, and trees. Using Axiom Stamp Brush, I can scatter mushrooms with natural variation. They add depth fast, but if I overdo it, the spot ends up looking messy and noisy. Gotta be sparing with this. Next, I'll add in some big trees. These are the immersion makers, but also the biggest risk. If I drop too many or place them carelessly, they'll overwhelm the scene. I use these only where they enhance the space. Next tier down are the small and medium trees. These serve the same purpose as the big trees, just lighter touches. They help fill a vertical space without dominating everything. Once the trees are in, bushes go down next. They're great for tying everything together and adding texture to the ground level. And to wrap it up, I'll smack the moss blocks with some bone meal for some micro detail. There's probably better tools to do this out there, but I like the Minecraft native feel it gives. Plus, it keeps things looking wild without going overboard. And done.